Let's get you some more listings. What's up guys, it's Marty here. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be sharing you a surefire way to get more listings for your real estate business. Now before we get to that, if you're new here, click on the like button and also subscribe to the channel. I've got tons of content on what you could do in order to run your real estate business the right way, get more listings, make more money, and have a better quality of life all around. So let's get right to it. How can you get more listings? Well, before I answer that, we got to look at what is market share. What is the difference between somebody that will hire you as their realtor or somebody that won't? Well, the simple answer is to that, in their head, are you occupying the spot for #1 real estate agent? If I ask my surrounding, all my friends, my past clients, I've done a good job over the years of cultivating that #1 real estate agent spot in their head. It doesn't mean I'm #1 in my market, but when I ask those people, for sure, if they are asked who is the best real estate agent, they will answer Marty Clement, and that's why I get so many referrals. I want you to do the exact same. This is not a flashy technique. It's not gonna get you 100 leads through some type of funny Facebook ad or paying for leads on Instagram, and you get 100 leads and you need to call back 80 people to 100 and get told that they don't want to work with you, they already know somebody else in the industry. What I want you to do is I want you to write down a list, and the list could be as long as you want or as short as you want. Preferably it would need to be above 10 people and less than 50, just so we could keep this organized and concise and you could get to it right away. So write down a list of 10 to 50 people that you already know, people that know, like, and trust you already. If you're coming over from another industry, let's say real estate is your second career, who are your best customers in your past career? If you're a younger person and this is your first career, your family members, your uncles, your aunts, your friends, family members of your friends that own real estate. Write it down. Write down their names, write down their phone numbers, their emails, and also call them up and ask for their home address. Ask them if you can keep them up to date on the real estate market. Most people love talking shop when it comes to real estate, and they'll say yes to that answer. You're now one step closer to being the #1 real estate salesperson in their head. You're gonna take it one step further. You're gonna say, okay, this person here, Frank, wants to be updated on the real estate market. You're gonna do a simple search on your MLS back office for real estate agents in your real estate board, and you're gonna look around Frank's address and see what has sold recently. Let's say Frank lives on Main Street. What has sold on Main Street over the past month, 60 days, 90 days? You're gonna print that off, you're gonna put it in an envelope, and you're gonna write a nice hand note and say, hey Frank, I saw this listing sell on your street. Isn't it crazy what the market has done? The market is always interesting to people when we're talking about their neighborhood. When Frank receives that letter from you in the mail, you're going to be standing out. There's not that many realtors that are sending stuff out in the mail these days, and he's going to have information about his own market. The next time Frank is out cutting the grass, shoveling the driveway for the snow, for those of you that live in the northern states and provinces, he's going to have a conversation with a neighbor at some point and say, hey, yeah, my realtor sent me information on the market. Did you know that that house over there sold for $575? Isn't that crazy? And most people don't know what houses sell for eventually. They just know what the list price is, and they really don't think about it that much. But if you send them something in the mail, man, you're really gonna occupy some space in that person's head for the go-to real estate agent. Now, if you keep on doing this, don't do it every single month, but do this maybe once a quarter. Take your list and find out what has sold in that person's immediate area. Send it to them. You're going to start finding that soon enough, you're going to start to receive some listing referrals. It might not be that person, but it's going to be somebody that person is talking with. Like I said, maybe one of their family members or one of their neighbors. And there you have it. It's simple like that. Now, I know you're out there and you're looking at a bunch of different YouTube videos on how to generate listings. And just a word of caution, don't get distracted by the shiny object syndrome, meaning that, it has to be complicated or it has to be some new type of technology in order to work. Nothing could be further from the truth. And if you start spending to buy some leads, then you really have to sell those leads because you spent money. This tactic here, it'll cost you $10 to $15 to buy some stamps, buy some paper and some envelopes, and bang, you're off to the races and you're doing some high quality marketing for those people. And as time goes along, grow that list. Grow that list to 50, 100, 200 people. But before long, you'll find that if you do this consistently, you won't need more than 200 or 300 people on that list. If you're bringing in, good quality listing referrals every single month, this could possibly be the only marketing tactic that you need in order to fill your funnel up with the business that you need in order to fulfill your business goals. Now, on that topic of business goals, I do host a weekly sales webinar. It's called realtorgoalsetting.com. That's where you can go to find out information about it and also to register for our free webinar. On that webinar, we set up goals for the next 12 months. Every realtor should go through a class like this so they have a solid business plan for the next 12 months. Again, realtorgoalsetting.com is where you can register for that webinar, and it's a good solid hour of jam-packed value in that webinar. Okay, that'll be all for me. Again, if you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We come out with tons of good content for real estate agents, and I will see you guys next week. Ciao.